Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Missy. This is my very first video on YouTube and I'm super excited to sit down and play with makeup with you guys. So right now it's about 7 in the morning, so I need to get ready for work. So this is actually real life how much time I have to get ready. I have about 15 minutes. So for today's video, I will be using all of my favorite e.l.f. products here. I've already moisturized and got sunscreen on my face, so that is all set. So the first thing I am going to go in with is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this primer. It goes on smooth. It makes my makeup just feel so incredibly silky. I woke up this morning. I thought, you know what? Today's a great day to film my very first video. And here I am. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can get it done in time. So yeah, I just really like the way this preps the skin for makeup. I've never tried the Tatcha one, so I don't know how this compares. I just know that I love this one and it retails for $8. So yeah, I can't beat that. So that's all on there. Simple, easy. That's another reason why I like it so much. So simple. So for foundation, I'm actually going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I am in the shade Shell. The reason I like this one so much is it is medium coverage, which for an everyday going to work, I like it. And it's so easy to blend out, especially over top of that primer. So I just take my sponge. It does have a faint scent to it, so, but it doesn't linger throughout the day. And I just had one pump. I applied that directly on my sponge. Make sure to get down the neck. And more than anything, with first layer, this foundation just evens out the skin tone. And you can build it up. Maybe here. So I don't know about you guys, but in the morning I have full intentions of one of two things. I'm either going to try and be as full coverage as I can and I'm gonna do this fun eye look and then totally run out of time, or I'm like, I'm just gonna go natural today, and then bam, I'm like, okay, well that turned into a look, didn't it? Just to go to work where, by the way, nobody sees me at my job. I see about 3 people, but you gotta feel good, you know? So, in addition to working full-time, I also have 3 boys, a dog, a husband, a cat. So I am busy, and so my channel is really going to focus on the everyday kind of makeup look. I will throw in some glam and things like that in there, but realistically, we're not on Instagram, so this is what we got. So again, this is just light. It doesn't really cover any of my scarring or anything, and I'm okay with that for now, just because, like I said, I'm just going to work today, and I don't really need full coverage. So if you're wondering, my skin is dry for the most part, and I have large pores and sensitive skin and acne prone. Not really T-zone, just chin. My chin and my cheeks get acne, so opposite of my T-zone. Strange. Okay, so now that that is blended in there, the next thing I'm going to do, I actually have 2 shades of the, sorry my chair is squeaking, I have to get a new chair, you guys, sorry. So I have the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I actually have 2 shades here. I have light beige and light peach. The light peach is a little bit too fair for me, but I can make it work, and you really need a little small amount of this. I like to work quickly with this. It does dry down. And first I like to pat it in actually with my fingers so I can just smooth it out, and then I'll go back with the sponge. And pardon my nails too. I'm getting them done this Friday. Oh, see, it's the morning. I need more coffee, more coffee. See, chair. Ah! Okay, so once that's laid down, I just like to go in and blend it, smooth it down with the sponge. So yeah, you can see, especially it's picking up with the lights and everything, that it is a little bit light for me, but that's okay. So what I like to do with the shade Light Beige is just kind of go over any areas of concern, any problem areas. So I have this giant planet on my chin right now, and then just kind of build up. And this is the e.l.f. sponge, by the way. I love this sponge. I recently tried it within the past month or so and fell in love with it. And it's funny with e.l.f., my friend and I, when I was 19, so about 15 years ago, we would sit and look at e.l.f. makeup online. It was eyes, lips, face, and everything was $1. So I've been using them since then, and they've just really stepped up their game. So once that's all blended, and if it seems like I'm rushing, I kind of am, because, you know, I gotta leave soon. But that's okay. That's the purpose. That's really what I wanted to get across in these videos. So for powder, I'm just going to quickly go in with the shade Soft Luminance in their powder. And the only thing I don't like about this is how messy it can get, but that's any loose powder. So I'm just going to take my powder brush. This is the Morphe JS52. And I have tons of e.l.f. brushes too, you guys, but I'm just going to blend this all in. We are finally getting a break in the heat where I live. It was 100 some odd degrees over the weekend, so that's good. At least my makeup will stay in place. Oh, see? And then I still have some stuff coming through, but again, nobody is going to see me today but you guys. Of course. So that is all done. And see what I mean by it's messy? Like, I gotta dip it back in the thing, and it's just, ugh. Okay. And powder's everywhere. Chair. The next thing I really love is this e.l.f. It is Primer Infused Bronzer, and this is in the shade Forever Sunkissed. I love this so much. It's perfect for my skin tone. So this is actually the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. And I just go in and see, it's just, I'm fair, so it's a nice tone. Does anybody else, like, I'll do one side of my makeup and I'm like, oh, that looks great, and then the other side I'm doing the exact same thing, and I think it's because I'm left-handed and I'm crossing over. So there is that. So once I feel like that is on there, I then go in with my highlighter. One of my favorite YouTubers, Ali Glines, actually does this. So she puts her bronzer on and then her highlight and then her blush, so it doesn't look like 3 stripes going down the face. And I've been doing that too and really liking it. So I actually have the e.l.f. Modern Metals palette in the shade, well, there is no shade. So I have the e.l.f. Modern Metals palette here. And there are some highlighting shades, some blush shades. I really love this bronzer shade. So I'm just going to take this, and I don't want a blinding highlight right now for this kind of everyday look. So Cupid's bow, chin, got that. And then for blush, this is the only thing I haven't tried from them. This is, and I love blush, So this is the e.l.f. Bright Pink Blush. This is one of their, this is $2. And so we're going to see how this looks. Well, I'm a little scared. It's a little pink. It's a little pink. So I'm just going to go easy on, here. Yeah, that's pretty. I do like that a lot, actually, and I love blush. So that's it. I mean, my face makeup pretty much is done. One thing I don't have from e.l.f. is a setting spray. I've used their setting spray before, just the one in the black bottle. it's not my favorite, but let me grab a setting spray. So for setting spray today, I'm using the Pixie Glow Mist, and I love this stuff, so I'm just going to, and I like to do this before my eyeshadow. I love setting spray, as you can tell. But it just really helps everything melt and blend together. So I really like that. On my chin. Oh, one thing I did forget to do. See, I knew I was going to forget a step because I'm rushing. Is take the bronzer and just run it underneath my chin. Just to create a shadow so my double chin isn't so prominent. Problems, right guys? Problems. And then one last thing I like to do with this Modern Metals palette after I've primed and everything is to take this middle shade right here. It is kind of a sheen bronzer, but I really love taking a giant fluffy brush, dipping in, because this is so light you guys, and I just go in and just kind of blend my cheek things together, but just to add a pop of sheen. So there we go. There's that. We're going to move on to eyes. Super simple, super simple. I'm not going to do my eyebrows today. I'm new to the eyebrow thing, so pardon them. I was told by my coworker, let them grow, do not pluck them. We'll get them threaded in 3 weeks. They'll shape them, you can fill them. So that's what's going on with my brows, if you were wondering. So one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that e.l.f. ever came out with is, again, with the Modern Metals. I cannot talk. Metals. And I love this palette because it's so versatile. So you can go day, night, it doesn't matter. So I'm actually going to do something super simple. I'm going to take this middle shade right here. It's kind of a taupey mauve, if that's a color. So I take this on a large blending brush. And I am just going to blend this right in the crease. And I have deep set eyes, so that's very easy to do. So I am just blending it, blend, blend, blend. And the thing with the everyday, like go to work looks is I don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be what I feel good with. So then on a smaller brush, if I can find it, blah, blah, I'm going to take the deeper shade of that, and I'm actually just going to go right on the outside here and kind of blend that up into the crease just to create a little bit of depth. To figure out how to edit videos too, so that should be fun. I've just decided, you know what, life's short. I love makeup. I don't mind being in front of the film. I love talking, so I'm kind of learning as I go. So just on the lower lash line, I'm not going to spend too much time on the lower lash line because, again, it's just simple every day. I just like to run that deeper shade right along here and there, and that is that. So my next steps are my favorite. I wear shimmer every day, don't care, love shimmer. So I'm taking this deeper shimmer right here, and I'm just going to place that with my finger all over the lid. Do the same with the other eye. And again, take that same brush that I was using before, the fluffy brush, and just kind of run it over there so it's kind of the colors diffused in there. And for my inner corner, I'm going to go in see you guys, I need more coffee. I'm going to go in with this lighter shade right here and just pop it in the inner corner. And I feel like this is a vital step to any any look that you're doing. If it's everyday, if it is full glam, you need that inner corner pop. Last but not least, mascara. And I actually am trying a new one, which I'm excited about. It's not new to them. It's just the e.l.f. Waterproof Length and Volume Mascara. I did a Walmart pickup order and put this in there, and I'm pretty positive that I did not, somebody keeps calling me. Pretty sure I did not order waterproof. So I'm just going to pop this on the lashes. It's not clumpy, which for every day I do like. For weekends and going out, I do prefer clumpy, more volume. It's doing a little bit. That's not my favorite. Okay. So that is that. Oh, lips. I'm so bad about lips, you guys. So bad. Let me grab a lip. Okay, so for lips, I'm going in with this e.l.f. I got this for 40 cents. 40 cents on their website. They're always doing sales. And this is in the shade Pink Lemonade. And it's just a nice, comfortable kind of gloss. It is pigmented. Okay, there you have it. There is the final look. Me, Missy, getting ready for work. And I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my very first video. Please give me some love. I need love. If you like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.